now I want to talk about the top down. So I don't know if you saw this, but the National Security Agency, the NSA, one of our lead intelligence agencies in the country, in, I think it was March, might have been May of 2022, came out with this new glossary, brand new under the Biden administration, of woke ideology terminology to be used in the NSA and all levels of government in threat assessment. And by the way, folks, because you all know me so well now, it's 34 pages. Here are your 34 pages because I printed them out. And let me just give you one example, because there are so many things here that I've highlighted that I don't even know where to get to on all of this.
Oh, well, hold on, Robert. Do we need to go to break first? Do we need to go to break before we get into this next section?
You know, Lord Benjamin said we're rolling. Commercial? Lord Benjamin says we're rolling.
All right, let's do it then.
So here are some of my favorite terms. And by the way, so do you know who Ibram X. Kendi is, the founder of critical race theory? They quote him.
Henry Rogers or something like that. Isn't his name something like Henry Smith or something?
Wait, they quote him in here, right?
What's his real name?
On page 3, anti-racist. Check this out. To be anti-racist is to deracialize behavior, to remove the tattooed stereotype from every racialized body. Behavior is something humans do, not races do. It's someone who's supporting an anti-racist policy. I mean, so
what?
Well, this is your government, and these are the people who are doing threat assessments. Oh, here's another one. Accomplice.
Wait, wait.
Let me.
Was that English?
Of course it was. Wait.
Okay.
Accomplice.
Sorry.
The actions of an accomplice are meant to directly challenge institutionalized racism, colonization, and white supremacy by blocking or impeding racist people, policies, and structures. Now, if you go to, I don't know, Funk and Wagnall Dictionary, if they're still around, or Webster's Dictionary, right? And you look up accomplice, it just means someone who's helping you in a crime. It doesn't necessarily mean the actions are meant to directly institution. I mean, what crap? So, and then they go into, I mean, come on,
Somebody
really?
got paid to put this together. That's the best part.
No. They're being taught crap from the ground up in K-12 and in academia. They're being taught crap or no values at all out of Hollywood. And now you have the government. Oh no, wait, this gets better. You're not. By the way, you're probably not going to have much to say in this segment because I have a lot of words we got to get through. Okay. Wait. Where's my neck?
I'm just going to be your hype man. I'm just going to be your hype man.
You're a woman. By the way, don't give me this. Don't whatever me. Don't give me that. Look, assigned sex. They actually have a definition for assigned sex. The sex that is assigned to an infant at birth based on a child's visible sex organs, including genitals and other physical character. I mean, I'm laughing, but it's not funny.
What?
Wait, hang on. I mean, folks, go to. So the Daily Wire broke this story. They leaked the document. The government did not release this. They published it internally, and someone leaked it. It's 34 pages. Go to Daily Wire and look for the NSA culture. Wait, I don't even want to read critical race theory because it'll send me over the deep end. But let's get to some of the real interesting stuff. Here's what they say about whiteness.
Okay, wait, hold on. Back up. Wait, hold on. So tell me again, what is this document? This is a glossary of terms?
This is a glossary of terms.
Okay.
So there's an article. So go to this article. It says exclusive. Leaked NSA doc reveals massive woke glossary pushing critical race theory, gender ideology at the NSA, right? These are the people, right? So there's a link there to this actual document, and thank you to the Daily Wire for doing this, right? So check out
National Security.
Right. National NSA, the National Security Agency. Whiteness. Here you go. Whiteness. A broad social construct that embraces the white culture, history, ideology, racialization, expressions, experiences, epistemology, emotions, and behavior, and reaps material, political, economic, and structural benefits from those socially deemed white. This is your government, folks.
What?
Wait, not to be outdone, I got to throw three more, and then I'm going to let you talk. there is white fragility. And by the way, now they're quoting D'Angelo, that woman. So they're taking people who are anti-government. It's like, we have someone who's running ICE who is for open borders. I mean, how do you do that?
Yeah.
So white fragility, the state in which even a minimum amount of racial stress becomes intolerable, triggering a range of defensive moves, parentheses, in white people. These moves include the outward display of emotions such as anger, fear, and guilt, and behaviors such as argumentation, silence, and leaving the stress-inducing situation. These behaviors.
Everything.
Wait. These behaviors in turn. Right.
Oh God.
Wait. Let me finish. These behaviors in turn function to reinstate white racial equilibrium. Racial stress results from an interruption to what is racially familiar. They go on to white privilege, white supremacy. And by the way, under white privilege, the best line is, their last line is, generally, white people who experience such white privilege do so without being conscious of it. So you're just guilty anyways of all this crap.
Okay, so if you say something, if it's a problem,
right.
If you're silent, it's a problem. If you acknowledge it, it's bad. If you deny it, it's bad. So it's basically all there, whether you like it or like half of the stuff you read, Robert. I'm not a dumb person. Okay. I may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but I am not dumb. There's a couple of those you read. I didn't comprehend the sentence and the words put together.
Because they're smarter than you and me.
What?
And they know what we're thinking. Well, by the way, this is the NSA. Maybe they've planted something in our brains at night, but they definitely have a, I can't say that word. What can I say? They definitely have a warm spot for gender. So you have gender. Here are the different definitions. I won't read them, but here are the different things they define: gender affirming surgery, gender binary, gender diversity, gender dysphoria, gender expression, gender fluid, gender identity, gender neutral, gender inclusive, gender neutral pronouns, gender nonconforming, gender normative, gender pronouns, gender role, gender queer, and right after that, genocide. Sorry, I had to throw that in there. So they definitely have a thing for gender. This is the NSA, folks. So we're not talking about gender queer, what's being taught in your classrooms. We covered that already. This is a document that the NSA put together under the Biden administration, did not want to publicly disclose it until it was leaked. And again, look, but look, you're laughing and I roll my eyes and I get it, but there's a serious side here. At the same time they're putting out this crap, you now have the Army is trying to coax back all the people, because we have our military is short of personnel. They are way below their recruiting goals, because who the hell wants to go into the military now? Because it's remote, right? So they're trying to recruit back all the people who were kicked out because they didn't get vaccinated like the government said. Right?
Oh, wow.
And then you have a bunch of the people who were kicked out of the military suing the federal government for billions of dollars. And then you have this. And I sit here on Thanksgiving, right? Which, again, as we opened, the attacks are on all sides. It's in education, K-12. It's in academia, higher education. It's coming out of Hollywood. It's coming from the top down out of your government, whether they're trying to force you to get vaccinated or they're trying to, redefine your terminology about gender. This document, it's not just that the document is so egregious and just ideologically driven to brainwash people. It's like this is coming out of your government and they tried to hide it from you. All right, I'll be quiet, Ericka. It's
okay. I just, listening to you, it was like, wait, I don't understand what you just said. And I'm like, reread it. Because what does that even mean? They are literally, it's gibberish. It is literal gibberish.
No. It is not gibberish. It is a religion. It is first of all, religion doesn't need facts. As a matter of fact, religions don't really have facts, right? All the great religions are based on what? Faith. This is a religion, and this is part of their Bible. Don't kid yourself.
Well, and
by the
it's
way,
even more like a cult than it is a religion, you know? I mean, it's...
how do you think the Romans first looked at Christianity?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
I mean, it started somewhere, right? You know? So, by the way, I will say, I think you have horizontal hostility.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
Now, if I was 20 years old, I would tell you what I thought horizontal hostility was. But I'm not. So,
is that what the kids are calling it nowadays?
Exactly. Lack of consent, right? It's horizontal hostility. But so they define something called, which I've never heard this term, horizontal hostility or horizontal oppression.
Oh, wait a second. This is a real thing? This is a real term?
Yeah.
Okay,
wait, folks.
Okay,
we are still in the
it?
NSA. We are still in the NSA glossary. I have not.
No, I love it.
It is spread all over my desk. Horizontal hostility: when people from targeted groups believe, act on, or enforce dominant systems of oppression against other members of targeted groups. I don't know what that means. I just know that they have felt they need to define it. And by the way, they love oppression. There's institutional oppression. Where's all the other stuff? Microaggressions.
Well, I mean, with Henry Rogers, everything is about the oppression Olympics.
Wait a minute. Do you know what linguicism is? There's a new word for me.
Linguicism?
Language oppression. There's language oppression. Right? Linguicism refers to the discrimination. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. It's not funny, but linguicism refers to the discrimination based particularly on language. Language oppression is often tied to discrimination based on race, ethnicity, and or class. I mean, I sit here.
Oh my God.
Microaggression, micro insults. Hang on, where's my other stuff? And I didn't even go through all of this. Hang on.
Oh my God.
And needless to say,
the navel gazing. Oh,
wait.
Robert, navel gazing is so astonishing. Who believes that this is going to further us along in any kind of a way? Like, let me figure out new words to feel sorry for myself.
And be a victim. So I was in D.C. the other day in a restaurant, and on the wall was this whole thing about microaggressions and nonverbal. Do you know it's a nonverbal aggression? So if I met you and I even remotely looked you up and down, that is a nonverbal aggression. I'm being aggressive towards you.
What? What?
And if I
you
comment
mean the normal human reaction to meeting a new human being, which is to scope them out? Oh my God, are you kidding me? I look people up and down all the time because I'm like checking out their outfit. Like, ooh, that's some cool gear. Oh, look at what you have going on there. Oh, that's fun. Like, what?
Wait. The other thing they get into without no surprise is race. So they define race and then racial and ethnic identity, racial equality, racial profiling, racism, cultural racism, institutional racism, individual racism, internalized racism, and structural racism. And then they give an example. Here's an example of racism. Telling a racist joke using a racial epithet or believing the inherent superiority of whites over other groups. By the way, they don't even say of one group over another. They single out whites. Avoiding people of color whom you do not know personally, but not whites with whom you do not know personally. Example: white people crossing the street to avoid a group of Latino, young people locking their doors when they see African American families sitting on their doorsteps in a city neighborhood, or not hiring a person of color because something doesn't feel right. Accepting things as they are. All of this are forms of racism. Hi, folks. We're all racist now. So they definitely have a hard on for racism.
Bruh, for real.
Right.
I lock my car doors when anyone walks by. If you've lived anywhere near a big, I lock my car door as soon as I get in it. I've had homeless people try to get in my car before, and they were not of color. It was a white person out of their mind homeless. What? How does locking your car? First of all, also as a woman, I'm going to cross the street. If it's a group, I might cross the street if it's a group of any young people.
So you're a racist.
It could be white kids. I'm just as nervous about a group of frat boys from freaking Sigma Kappa whatever down on the UT campus as I am of some freaking homeboy with his pants sagging. What is the difference? I'm a woman keeping myself safe from men because
don't you want to see the crack of their behind? With their pants sagging. So wait, we're getting a 2-minute joke.
By the way, this is gaslighting.
Of course it is. By the way, there's also rankism, abuse, discrimination, or exploitation based on rank. Abuse, discrimination, or exploitative behavior towards person who have less power because of their lower rank in a particular hierarchy. Well, no wonder why no one wants to be in the military. By the way, there is also sizeism. This is the National Security Agency.
You're joking right
Sizeism,
now.
mistreatment, or just
not.
God is my witness. The mistreatment of or discrimination against people based on their perceived or self-perceived body size or shape. Sizeism.
Is that like height? Is that if you're fat? What does that even size? What size? What size? Oh my God, there's 15 different kinds of sizes.
Well, there's only one size that really matters here, right?
That's literally everything, though. That's literally sizeism. Oh my God. You could say the size of their hands, the size of their feet, how tall they are, how short they are, how fat they are. Oh my God. That is like what in the, I can't even.
I know. Look, we're going to do more of this on a future episode when we have more time.